Hey friends, new camera, new kind of angle today. I have been enjoying making these vlogs, but I feel like I'm usually not getting the footage that I want to get a lot of times because a lot of times it's awkward or impossible to hold the camera while I load and unload or am setting up. Because of the nature of gigs, I need to help out the team, and I don't want to be spending time setting up a tripod somewhere. You know, every once in a while it works out, but with this camera that I have now, I can put it on myself. I have a little magnetic pendant that I can put on. It'll be more towards what I want to show when I'm on a gig, as far as showing the actual gig itself. I know a lot of times when I talk about the gigs, sometimes we're not talking about that direct gig, and that'll still happen too, but at least I can have some footage where it shows a little more of what I'm actually doing that day. Now, I've been thinking about getting this camera for years, but the quality is definitely not as good as my Sony cameras or even my phone, which bothers me, but I feel like 99% of people aren't gonna notice or care. We'll see. If my views go down from like 12 to 5, then I know the footage from this camera is unacceptable. So today I am teaching in Irvine, but I might just take you along for the ride on throughout my day today, just to kind of get used to this camera and see what kind of fun shots I can get. All right, well, I had a nice afternoon with my dad. We went and took some pictures and had some food. And I've been working on Jump, my piece. I don't remember if I mentioned earlier today, but I am going to be selling the sheet music on my website pretty soon, coming up here. And I'll talk about that more the closer we get to that being released. If you don't know, I have a little, I guess, side business called The Rhythm Blueprint, where what's on there right now is an online course that teaches taiko drummers how to read music. So I really would like more of the taiko community to be able to read sheet music. I think not only can it help people who are doing it as a profession, but also people who want to go a little more in depth with music. Maybe not go to the professional level, but I feel like reading music really helps me understand what I'm playing, and it helps me memorize stuff. So it'd be great if there's more reasons for people to learn how to read music, whether that's wanting to learn Jump through sheet music. My buddy Walter has graciously given me permission to put his pieces on the website as reading examples. So hopefully little by little, we'll get more taiko sheet music out there. There'll be more things for people to read. Had to make a stop at H Mart because we are out of sriracha and someone in my household drinks that stuff like water. So sriracha is very important. I arrived here in Irvine a little early, so I'm just gonna brush up on some of the music for tonight and kind of finalize what I want to do teaching wise. I can already tell I think I'm going to be bothered by the quality of the new camera. As I'm just looking at the monitor here for my Sony, it looks so much better. But honestly, like, does anyone care out there? Like, if it, between this quality and the, whatever that's called, the Insta360, is it like distracting to have quality that's not as good, or does it not matter at all? For me, like, when I watch stuff, I guess the audio matters more to me than the video, but still, when something looks nice, I think I'm more likely to keep on watching it. So I don't know, but now's the time to experiment when, you know, I have some very awesome viewers. We don't have thousands of people watching yet. So if you ever want to chime in to let me know about the quality or anything like that, let me know. So teaching this group here in Irvine is a little bit difficult because I'm only here usually like once a month, and it's kind of hard for me to get a grasp on what they need help with exactly. Like, I can, if they play a piece, I can hear if there are rhythmic things that need work, but as an overall group, I feel like it's kind of hard to help out in a more general sense, because I don't see like the weekly stuff. I do have a pretty cool gig coming up with this group, Kibo Taiko. I don't remember when, soon-ish, we'll be playing at an Angels game, so I'll be sure to let you guys know. So if you watch baseball, maybe you'll see us on the television or the interwebs. And we're also performing for Nisei Week, so that'll be fun too. Also, I've been thinking about starting a newsletter because I do have friends that tell me like, hey, let me know when your next like gig is or public gig. And I can't remember who says that. So I'm thinking about starting a newsletter, an email newsletter. And in that, one of the things that I would have in there are the upcoming public gigs. I don't know. I was also thinking about other stuff like drumming things in general. I'm not sure. It's just a little idea. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know. And with that, it's about time to get going to Tanaka Farms. I think by this time I have probably already played B-roll from teaching there. When I'm done with that, it's super dark and the camera doesn't pick anything up. So I will say bye to you here. If you're still watching, thanks so much for watching until the very end. And I will see you soon. I have a gig with David tomorrow. So I'll see you soon.